finish, maybe you're sitting there, we can order.
Mhm. Hello, everyone. I hope that you are having an awesome Sunday. Hopefully, everyone has had a great weekend. Hope that you have had an opportunity to actually get some rest this weekend. You know what I always talk about? Rest, restoration, and revitalizing yourself and reviving yourself. So, hopefully, you have had some time to do all of those things. Uh, let's see. I thought I was recording, but I don't think I am. Unable to provide unless you update to the latest version of Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get an opportunity to update on Instagram, but what I'll make sure to do is post over here where you'll be able to find this video. So again, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope that you are getting off to a great start today. As you start your week, I hope that your Sunday was awesome. Really, I'm just doing a Sunday chat because I miss talking to you guys on Thursday. We missed out for Thursday. I missed out for Thursday. I don't know if you guys missed it, but I certainly did. And I missed my opportunity to sit and have a chat with you. And you know, we have been talking about career goals, and I see my screen flashing in and out. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I hope that it is broadcasting okay. Um, However, you know, we were going to have a chat about the close of career goals. And indeed, it has closed. It was 4 weeks that I hope that you got great information that it's going to, or that will be, or that is information that you can use in pursuing your next stage in your career. Whether that is moving to a new position within the organization that you're in, looking for another position with the same skill set or with the same job, with the same profession that you have been doing all of, you know, your career up until this point, or if that means going into something new, reinventing, leveling up to make sure that you can get the thing, get that new position, get that newly developed position, perhaps another position, like I said, within your organization, whatever it is, so that you can attain those things. And again, we did the series because I am dedicated this year to making sure that I supply my audience with as many resources as I can for helping you to elevate and to pursue, again, that area that you really want to pursue. So, what are some of the things that we talked about in our career goals series? We talked about the first week, we talked about soft skills and the importance of understanding those and knowing and making sure that your soft skills are on point. You know, there are things that we can write in our resume, you know, the specific skill set that we've had, training that we've had, but then there are those soft skills that don't really point to a particular job or a particular training of any kind, just a skill set that you need to be able to incorporate in all of the things that you do to ensure that you are making the best of those skills that you have acquired through training and through school and through on the job experience. These are the skills that are going to help you to just be able to function within any position that you go into. And it's important to make sure that you're up to speed on those soft skills. So that's what we talked about on our first week. Our second week, we talked about selecting a career that you'll love. And that is so important. And I specifically focus on that when we're talking to our prime, you know, my risers who are in their prime. I always focus on talking about getting into a job, getting into a career that you absolutely love. You know, Miles Monroe speaks to having a job and versus a career, you know, where the job is basically something that you do because you kind of have to. And being able to do something that you're born into or designed to make doesn't necessarily follow along the same lines as a job, now does it? And at this stage, I want to make sure that we understand that, yes, it's important for us to be able to take care of ourselves and meet the needs that we have for ourselves and our family. But I don't want you to think that you have to exchange something that is in your purpose or something that you know you have a passion for and that you can really thrive in. I don't want you to feel that you have to exchange that or give that up in order to be able to take care of the needs of your family and to be able to, for you to have to give that up when you think of working. So, we talked about that. The importance of being able to go into a career that you absolutely love. All right. The third thing that we talked about, or the third week, is the things that you need to do in planning the change that you're going to make to get into that career. So planning for that change. Now, of course, your skill set or what you need to do is different if you're planning to perhaps move to another position within the same company or move to another position, same career, different company, or for those who are getting ready to embark upon being an entrepreneur. The things that you have to do for all of those are different, right? You may, if, for example, if you're going into a new career altogether, there may be some training that you need to take. There may be some mentoring that you need to pursue. There may be some internships or volunteer work that you need to do in order to make sure that you're up to speed, that you have all of the knowledge that you need in order to pursue that career that you haven't really had before in order to switch from one thing to another. It's important to make sure that you are prepared. Some other things we talked about when you're planning a change in careers is the importance of making sure that you don't jump too quickly, making sure that you have your provisions situated before you decide that you're going to move into a new position, making sure that you don't get so anxious and knowing that you're going after something that you really want, that you don't get so anxious that you totally neglect the fact that I've got to really get prepared for this. I need to make sure that the income is where I need it to be. I need to make sure that all of the things that are important to me are in this position, the values that I have. I want to make sure that it, relates well to work life balance and that I'm able to do that. So we talked about that on the third week. And then the fourth week, we talked about career advancement. So we kind of took a look at all of the things that we had really talked about. And then we talked about some things that you can do to advance your career, the things that you need to focus on, being able to show how you have in the past already and how you can make a difference to solve whatever that sore spot is, that problem area is for a company that you're currently working for or for a company that you're trying to get into. What HR is looking to you for is being able to, first of all, tell them that you're able to do the skill set that they're desiring to have. And they're also listening to see if you understand about the company. That's another thing. And something else that they definitely listen for is hearing whether or not you understand them and that you can relate to the areas that they need support in, the areas where they need to make inroads or make a difference. So for you to go in there and speak to those things without them really even telling you that this is going on in the organization. Perhaps you gleaned it from studying about them before you got there. Whatever it is, HR is going to listen to see if you can solve a problem for them, whatever that problem may be. That is what a recruiter is going to want to hear from you. That's what a manager wants to hear from you. How it is that they're going to benefit from hiring you, how you're going to directly be able to impact the things that they need you to impact in your particular position. So we talked about all of those things, and I've been teasing you and telling you that there is more. Well, I'm very excited to say I have been in the lab and been working on this for quite some time. And I am launching my online course probably within the next 10 days or so. And it is an online course that is focusing on helping those in their prime. So, yeah, my niche audience, I definitely have been listening to you and looking at you and studying the kinds of things that you are confronting right now in your career and the decisions that you need to make. And I've put together a course, designed it specifically to address these things. And it is selecting a career in your prime. And just to show you a little about this, and hopefully technology will agree with me here, I want to share some of this with you now. So, what we're looking at, and I hope again that you can see this. This is my screen. And the name of the course is Creating a Prime Career. Creating a Prime Career. So, what this course does is it looks at the things that you need in your career at this point in your prime. So, we're approaching things from the perspective of, I know that she will need this. These are the things that we are going to address in this particular course, and we're going to also be able to provide products around those things. And I'm not so sure that it's sharing appropriately, so I'm going to stop sharing and just come back and talk to you more about it. So this course again is designed for my riser. What are some of the things that we're going to talk about? We'll talk about what society says about us at this point in our lives. What are some of the things, what are some of the obstacles that we have to overcome when deciding on a career, when deciding to perhaps advance in the career where we already are? What are the things that we have to do if we're going to finally pursue that dream of becoming an entrepreneur? You know, these are things that we as risers have put on the back burner for a while, and we've told ourselves that we really can't do it. Well, I talk a little about becoming an entrepreneur in this course as well. We talk about all of the other basic things that you really need when you're job hunting and when you're looking for that career. And the beauty of all of this is it's online. It is a self-paced course that you can take. And because I wanted to make it something reasonable that you can do very easily at your own pace, and I wanted it to be full, chocked full of information that's going to help you, I made it an online course, a computer-based training that you are able to sign up for, go in and take it at your own pace. It is for a certain amount of time. However, the time that I'm giving you to complete the course is definitely substantial. And I promise you that the course is being offered at a price point that you just could not possibly go wrong on. I want to make this information available to as many people as possible. And what we will do, since this is the beta course, you are also getting an extra discount by it being that. And then a third discount is being applied to it because you're watching today. Now, in order to be on the list, to make sure you get the information when it does launch, again, developing a prime career, in order to get the information, you need to be sure to head over to joleaseenterprises.com. Put your name, your information, your email in the contact tab there, and you will get an email from us this week telling you about the launch as well as the discount for the course. So again, go to joleaseenterprises.com. Make sure you go to our contact tab. Put your name in there with your email address. And I'm not sure if it asks for a phone number, but definitely your email address so that you can get the letter from us this week saying, telling you all the details about it launching and giving you that discount code. Now, it's worth your while to go over there and put that in for that alone, even if you decide not to do the course in the long run. Wouldn't it be very helpful to be able to at least have the information so that if you want to do it at a later time, the discount will run through the end of this month. At least that's what I'm saying for now. We may reevaluate things and take it a little longer, but at least through the end of March is how long we plan to have that discount going. And I can tell you that it is at least 10% off. I can give you that information. So, creating a prime career, developing a prime career, pursuing that career in your prime. Now, there are additional products available also that are going to supplement what we're teaching you. There are journals in there that you will use, a career planner that you can use, as well as some supplemental things that I put together. You know, any course that I teach, any session that I go about giving, any coaching that I do, we always work on what I call the core. And the core is making sure that the mindset and the heart and all of the things that support what it is that you're trying to achieve. So that really, that support behind anything that you pursue is in the right place. So we have products, of course, around that as well. So in case you can't tell, I'm very excited about this. I've worked on it for a little while. I'm not the most tech savvy person, so it took me a little bit to make sure that I would have this operating on a platform that you would be easy, that can easily be accessed by you. You can go online, and again, it is self-paced. So definitely go on over, go to joleaseenterprises.com. Make sure that you put your name on the contact list. And I promise you this week, you will get your letter along with that discount code for this course. And I don't want you to think that it's ending there. I already have 4 more courses in the works. We'll talk about things like branding. We'll talk about things like pursuing your purpose and your passion in your prime. We'll talk about things like the marketing that you need to do, how important it is to have your LinkedIn account set up appropriately so that it is appealing to recruiters and HR people. As a digital strategist, which is also a certification that I recently grabbed a hold of, where I have become certified in making sure that your LinkedIn accounts look appropriate. I have something coming up for that as well, so that your LinkedIn account will be set so that when recruiters do the hunting, that your job will be able, or that your LinkedIn account will be tagged appropriately, so that when they plug those keywords in, they'll get to you, so that your descriptions will look good enough, or not good enough, but will look appealing to them, so that they will see right away, this is what you are able to do. So definitely don't think that we just have this one. I've got at least 4 more in the pipe that have already been developed and are just getting formatted. So we are launching an on-learn computer-based training program that you can pursue, again, on your own whenever you are ready. All right. Hey, Pam, great to see you. So glad that you're here. Thanks so much for watching. You always dedicate time to doing so. And to you also, Dr. Ramsey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Absolutely. We're going to launch this thing, and we're going to have you in a place where you are ready to go to the next level. All right. So that's it for my chat today. What else is coming up this week before I end there? Let's talk a little about what else I have coming up. I have a couple of podcasts that are actually getting developed as well. I've been talking to women all this month, and I've been talking to them, and let me tell you, the conversations have been phenomenal. So stay tuned. You're going to start to see these podcasts go up as well. Women making history, women who have made strides in history, women who are doing great things. I'm highlighting them during Women's History Month. So start watching out for those podcasts that are going to be loading up this week. All right. That's it, guys. I wanted to come on and tell you my exciting news finally about the launch of these online courses. The very first one talking about your prime career, whether it's your current career, the one that you want to have, the one that you want to pursue. This is the course for you. Again, go over to JoleaseEnterprises.com. Make sure that you put your name on the contact list over there so you can get that letter that gives you that discount on this course when it launches in about another 10 days. All right. Go out. Make sure that you continue to rest this weekend. You got another few hours in there. Go ahead and do absolutely nothing. Okay. Maybe get yourself prepared a little for Monday, because that will always make the week go a lot smoother. At any rate, go out, be confident, know that your imprint is needed in this world because you're the only one who has it. We need it. Go ahead and touch something and make a difference. Be authentically yourself. Reinvent to get to that great place that you want to be, where you are absolutely thriving. And do whatever is necessary to level up so that you can get to where you want to be. All right? Have a good one.